Where we at, bro?
Peace, man. Detroit, Motown Museum.
Museum.
Exciting. This is crazy.
Like, boy, you went and got high, motherfucker, had a bar. What's up, everybody? We back in the whip. Alright, so this is day 3, right? So I've been trying to vlog for like 2 days now. And that joint hasn't been happening. But so I'm gonna take like 3 days worth of content, put it all into one, make a video, maybe like 4 days, 5 days, I don't know, we'll see. But take a few days, put some content in, because vlogging is hard. You know, like shit. It's a lot of consistency, but I feel like it's worth it though. It's just like, bro, you actually get to film exactly what you're doing, like what other people doing, and so it's definitely a skill that I'm trying to tap into a lot more. But it's hard, so work with me, you know. Thanks. You wanna know about Cleveland weather? Remember how yesterday it was gloomy and nasty, like the last 2 days? Man, today, do you see? Oh shit. Please. And it's just like, I love this. I really be needing this. I really like the sun. Like, if you know me, bro, you know I like the sun. I mess with the sun just because, I don't know, it got you looking good, got you feeling good. You know, it make you want to get outside. It's like the gloomy weather, it make you want to stay inside, go to sleep. You know, not really do much. But when it comes to the sun, I really mess with the sun. So shout out to everybody who really mess with the sun, who really tapping in with the sunlight that we getting, you know, these last few days before the winter finally set in. But I heard that. No, I don't got time for that. It's time to go. Time to go. Hey, no, I really wanted to talk about something though. Like, I really wanted to say, like, when it comes to life, when it comes to friends, and just people in general, acceptance in general, be the one to accept yourself. You know, no matter how hard it is to figure out your flaws, to figure out the things that you don't like about yourself, be the one to accept you. You know, because you got to be the one to lay the foundation for somebody else to come in and respect you. And if you don't have that foundation built for yourself, then how can they respect it? You know, or how can they add from it? How can they make it better? You know, I feel like that's important. A lot of times I feel the stuff that we want, you know, like we can buy the stuff that we want, but the stuff that we need, we have to beg for it. You know, love, loyalty, respect, appreciation, cherishment. You know, like these are stuff that we have to beg for. And so it's like, what is the point of having all of the things that you want, you know, when you really asking for things that you need, trying to fill in gaps, you know? It's like, it's not a fun cycle. You know, it's definitely not a fun cycle, but I realize that some people, they don't realize what type of cycle they're in, you know, and it's up to us to talk to them, you know, to be like, you know, maybe this is not the best for you. Like, what are you actually looking for? You know, what do you actually feel like you're missing? You know, because a lot of times it's go hand in hand with people not really understanding themselves. So once you get that understanding of self and that love of self, it'd be a lot easier to, you know, just kind of be like, nah, you know, the material issues or whatever, it's not for me. I mean, it's cool to like nice things, you know, like I like nice things too. It's definitely cool to like nice things. But at the same time, when you try to use those nice things to fill in the gap of your life, I think that becomes a problem. You know, so whether it's like a car, whether it's, you know, drugs, or whether it's alcohol, or whether it's trips, or whatever, sex, whatever, you know, it's like you just gotta have a balance with it. You know, you gotta understand what you're doing it for. Like, what is your intention in doing this? You know, how far are you trying to go with it? You know? And once you have that understanding of yourself, it make it a lot easier to maneuver through life, especially when things are not your way. It's like, man, I'm learning, like, even now, where it's like, you know, how they say, you know, as a man, you always got to be in charge, you always got to have it together. That's not always true. As a man, you won't always be in power. As a man, you won't always have it together, you know? And that's nothing that makes you weak or nothing that makes you less than, but at the same time, it just shows that you're willing to understand compromise, you know? Willing to understand that I won't always win. I won't always have these powers on me. I won't always, you know, be the strongest that I'm at right now, you know? But it's like, at the same time, you got to be willing to give yourself energy. And I mean, that's give yourself energy. Give yourself time and energy to grow, you know? Give yourself the ability to grow, you know? Because it's like, I feel like we tend to want to start off on square 100 you know? And it's like, it's a process to get into square 100. It doesn't just happen. And so once we're able to be patient with ourselves, we're able to open our door for other people to be patient with us and help us be better. And that's ultimately what we want to do. So keep that in mind. Man, I'm in a really, 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 really good mood. I hope y'all doing pretty good, though. I hope y'all think going pretty smooth. Man, today is actually what is this? I feel disrespected at this point, and I kind of want to fight. But it's okay. It's okay. Because... what is this? See, I don't have time. I don't. I'm gonna just leave it alone. I'm gonna let it go. Alright? We're gonna let it go. It ain't never happened. It ain't never happened. Okay? Maybe it'd be a good idea to talk about what I'm working on lately. So people always ask me, like, what are you actually working on right now, man? There's so much stuff that I'm working on, but nothing at all. It's so weird because it's like, okay, so right now, alright, so anybody around me, if y'all know, like, I've been definitely tapping into photography, life coaching, and like podcasting for a while, you know. And so those are like my 3 main things. I haven't really been doing much podcasting, in the sense that it's just like, man, it's kind of hard to find the perfect environment to do podcasting. You know, like, it's like you can do it in the car, but with it becoming winter and the days changing and so much BS happening, it's like, man, it's kind of hard to do it in the wintertime. You know, it's like, and then it's another thing, like seasonal depression, and sometimes that junk affect me. So at the same time, it's like it has to be a balance, you know. It's like you can't be giving, especially in these times. It's like it takes a little more out of you when you code for your body to really keep up with everything that's going on. And so it's like it kind of affects your mentality at the same time. That's something that's been happening to me. So it's like once I was able to find that power in myself to be like, bro, like, you good regardless. You know, like you ain't got to be 100% today. You ain't got to put 1,000% into this today. You feel me? Like, just be content with where you at. I think it was able to change my mentality, but at the same time, like I say, podcasting, photography, life coaching, and then it's like some other stuff that I'm doing right now. Like I got this book out that I've been, I haven't been promoting it. I need to promote it. I really do. But, yeah, I got this book that I've been working on, and like some other things I'm trying to get going, but yeah, man, it's nothing really changes with me, you feel me? Like, all I do is help people be better, you feel me? Like, that's all I do. Make videos, help people be better, make podcasts, help people be better, and ultimately, that's all there is to do. Alright, y'all, so we on to day 4. I believe it's day 4. Day 4. Man, I'm looking pretty crazy. Put the glasses on, I might look a little better. You know? Alright. But nah, though, what's up with everybody? You know, I don't really got too much to say today. It's probably gonna be a quick day. It's ugly outside. The sun ain't already set. So I'm about to run to the store, get some shells, and yeah, there ain't too much more to it.